Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Screwball Toy Hunts back here with another Marvel Legends review. And today we are reviewing Goliath from What If Season 2. So before we get to that, thank you guys so much for joining me on this video today. Can we get a minimum of 100 likes? 100 likes would be awesome for this video, as that's the best way you can help me grow this channel is by hitting that like button. And speaking of growing the channel, we are doing a giveaway. We are giving away a Marvel Legend of your choosing. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications, and comment your favorite memory all time with Marvel Legends. And I will pick the winner once we hit 3,000 subscribers. So there is that. So let's get into it. So today's video, I was really tempted, but I didn't, to review the Star Wars exclusive action figures we got at Walmart. So we picked up Clone Commander Jesse the other week, about a week ago, actually, I think today. I was tempted to do it, but I didn't, because I was like, you know what? I got this Marvel Legend. I picked this up at GameStop, as you can tell by the tag right there. So I picked this up at GameStop. I was like, you know what? I feel like my viewers would probably rather see this. Although, I mean, a review of this figure is probably out there already for, like, tons of people. Tons of people probably reviewed this figure already. But I was like, you know what? Let's do it, because we reviewed, like, how many of the set already? We've reviewed so many of the set, and of course we'll be joined by Wolverine. Some people gave me some crap about I didn't know how he was 5'3". Listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't read too many comics. I don't. I watch the shows. I watch the movies. But I do know lore, comic book lore. I didn't know he was 5'3". Some people are like, yo, he's 5'3". He's like, should be that small. Because in the review, I did complain about how he's super short. And yes, he is super short. But I guess he's meant to be that way. So you know what? We'll be joined by Wolverine. So let's get into it. So of course, we have Goliath here from the set. Package on the side, he comes with piece 5. So he has the other arm. All I need now are the 2 legs, and I'll actually have the full Build-A-Figure. I didn't get Nick Fury or Talos yet. I'm probably going to wait for those to get on clearance, to be honest with you. But on the bag, or on the packaging here, we have a Disney Plus logo. We have the Watcher in the background. We have a nice cosmic look on the side here. We have a picture of, I'm assuming, Goliath himself. Yeah, it looks like he is in his helmet. And the Watcher once again on the top. Back, we just got no read-up, man. That got the Build-A-Figure piece and a part, or I guess a glam shot of the figure. So let's get out of the box, man. I love it, man. The last set, that's plasticless packaging, man. Love it, love it, love it. Aside from the deluxe figures, we have 2 deluxe figures coming out, Green Goblin and Doc Ock. And that is it. That is it for the plasticless packaging era of Marvel Legends. So there's that. And there's that. So here we go. We have 2 parchment papers. Got them out of the cardboard. Let's unwrap the stupid parchment paper. We got a arm here, and then the fist to an additional accessory. And then let's get the figure out of the package. And here we go. Okay. So, the first thing, as you guys always know on the channel here, the first thing we always do is what's called, does he or she stand on his own? And let's see, does Goliath stand on his own? The answer to that is yes. So that's always a good sign in my book, because when figures don't stand, like our good friend Rogue here, it always deducts points on the final grade. So that's a plus. That is a plus. So at least he stands on his own. So that is a good starting point. So let's see here. So the first thing that comes to my mind with this figure, and if you don't have this figure, just take my word for it. It's really vibrant. It is really, really, really vibrant right out of the box. It's a nice white, gray, and like a dark blue look to him. I really do enjoy this color scheme. Actually, my favorite color scheme is blue, black, and white. So always a W in my eyes. I looked at this figure and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, man. I love the look of the suit. Now, I will say this. A lot of this figure is reuse. And what I mean by that is it is a Ant-Man reskin. I don't have the particular Ant-Man figure on me, but a lot of people were saying this figure is pretty much a reskin of the Ant-Man and the Wasp Ant-Man. I don't have that Ant-Man. I have the Ant-Man Quantumania Ant-Man. Different. It's a little different, but there is some different similarities or differences with this figure that I could tell you right now. Like, for example, this belt buckle right here. The belt buckle is absolutely new. I don't think Ant-Man wore that, so that's new. But even with the head and the mask, I mean, this is definitely Ant-Man. So, you know, I mean, in Goliath, here's the thing. I actually looked up images of, like, Goliath, like, in the comics. It's, like, literally nothing like this at all. So I find it funny that they're, like, I guess using Ant-Man. Now, of course, we don't know who's behind the mask. You can see a face behind the mask. But Scott Lang, if you watched What If Season 1, now this is from What If Season 2 now, his head is in a jar possessed by, I don't know who kept the head. I forget who did it. Was it Ultron? Maybe it was Ultron. I'm not entirely sure who kept the head of Ant-Man by his side. I think it was maybe Ultron. I could be completely wrong. It's been a long time since I watched What If Season 1. But What If Season 2 apparently starts on Christmas Day. I think Christmas Day is the start of the season. So that's pretty cool. So that's coming up here actually very, very soon. So that's pretty exciting. Loki just came out today. I'm about to watch right after this video gets done filmed. But let's go over the, I guess, articulation, because I do see something that a lot of people are probably not going to like. So let's start out here with the head. Like I said, Ant-Man style helmet. Literally the exact same. There is literally no difference. If I had the Ant-Man figure next to me right now, which is downstairs, so I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to, like, edit it out or whatever. This is literally Ant-Man's helmet. There is absolutely no difference, except all it is it's a gray and a dark blue with a dark blue plasticless, like, or a plastic glass kind of effect going on there. You could see the head and the eyes. Again, we do not know who's behind this mask. I'm assuming when the show comes out, we will get an unmasking of this character, so we don't know just yet. This will probably be the only version of this figure we do get, probably, I'd have to imagine. So I don't think they're going to re-release this figure with an unmasked head. I could be completely wrong on that, but you never know. You truly never know. But going down to the arms here, we have blue going down, and we have a white stripe with a dark blue wristband here of some sort. We have some etching on the suit itself, so that's pretty cool. And then the point I was going to make earlier is we have pins in the elbows. That is right, guys, pins in the elbows. So that is pretty much why people are saying this figure is all reuse, because this is not a new mold. This is absolutely not a new mold. It's a reskin. It's an absolute reskin. And my figure looks like it has that arm. That is nice. That is nice. Look at that, man. The arm's a little warped. That's cute. Well, gonna have to be careful with this arm then. I'm gonna have to pose it in one way and just keep it like how it is, man. So let's see. You're going down to the chest portion. We have a gray, I guess, armor. I don't even know what you would call that. You have blue on the abdomen. You have white on the sides. You have a circular silver, I guess, piece of armor on both sides. Back, you just have a black V-shaped thing with all white etched in with some nice etching. See, my camera could pick that up there. Side, just white on each side. So there you have it. Now let's go down to the belt. The belt, like I said, I think this belt's completely new. I don't have a Marvel Legend with this belt, so I could tell you that for a matter of fact that this, at least, portion is new. So we got a belt here with a big silver belt buckle with a hook that is like a bluish, kind of like a light blue. We also have, forgot to mention, we have buttons here that are light blue as well. They're hard to tell, but we also have light blue buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. So that's pretty cool. Different shade of blue. There's 2 shades of blue. That blue and then the dark blue you see on the suit. And then he has like some sort of, I'm assuming this is like a PIM particle, something with PIM particles, I'd have to imagine. Because in the movies and the shows with Ant-Man in them, that's what this is used for. So I'd have to imagine something with PIM particles, maybe. I don't know. Maybe this is Hank Pym. I'm going to go on a limb. Maybe this is Hank Pym. I don't know. Hank Pym, I don't think, is actually in Season 1 of What If, so could be possible. Could be possible. So getting down to the legs now, we have, I don't know if the camera will pick this up. Maybe the lighting will pick it up. We have a blue sort of patch on each side. I don't know exactly what this is. It's just a blue patch. I guess it's a design for the suit that goes down with a blue line. It's hard to tell. There's a blue line right here, I'm pointing to it, on each side of the figure. And going down to the boots, of course, the back is just all black, so you're not going to get anything out of that. Oh, that annoys me right there, man. That annoys me a lot. That annoys me a lot when companies like Hasbro and Mattel, they don't paint joints. Because, of course, this is his boot, and this is his leg. There's a hinge right here. This is the hinge, and it's black. They probably, made it out of black plastic, and they didn't paint it white. Man, that really annoys me. That really, really, really annoys me. But it is what it is. And then going into the boots, we have a black stripe, a blue stripe on each side. You have some kick pads to have a nice blue, like a square on each side. And that is pretty much it. So let's go over articulation here, and then we'll get out of here. So head movement all the way around. Looks down, not a lot at all. Looks up, not a lot at all. There's that. He goes up his elbows or his shoulders quite a bit. He has elbow movement, not pinless. Not pinless here on the legs either. Forgot to mention that. Not pinless on the legs either. Ab crunch, that goes far that down. Doesn't go that up at all. Yeah, the movement on this figure is not that great. I'll tell you that right now. It's not that great. He has a wrist swivel on each side. Does the splits. Knee. Of course, there's that black again. Man, that looks bad. That looks bad. And then ankle articulation. There is no ankle articulation. And he has waist swivel. So, oh boy, yeah. So I can definitely see why people were saying not to buy this figure, because I'm in a Facebook group, a couple of them actually, and they were saying, don't buy this figure. This figure is not good. And yeah, I can tell you this figure is definitely unless you want the whole set, go for it. Like I am. I'm buying the whole set to do the build figure. He's going to go on my what if shelf. I have a whole shelf of Marvel Legends dedicated to what if. So, of course, this is where he's going to go. But, yeah, this is rough. And no additional hands. Forgot to mention that as well. No additional hands with this figure at all. Again, honestly, my final review and final verdict of this figure, if you wanted to wait for clearance, that would be perfectly okay if you did. Because this figure does nothing for me. It literally does nothing for me. No additional hands, no pinless joints, knees and elbows both have pins in them. I hate when they're just molded like that and you can see them. I absolutely hate that. It's just not a good look, man. Not a good look. We're in 2023, almost in 2024, man. Gotta get that under control, man. But yeah, people were saying that this is a complete reuse of the Ant-Man and the Wasp Ant-Man, and I could absolutely see that. Again, I don't have the actual figure, but I could definitely see it because there's pins in here and everything like that. So they definitely reused the mold. So it is what it is. But final verdict, if you want it so bad, get it. If not, these are going to be at Targets. Actually, I did see Armored Gamora, Kingpin, Agatha, and Nick Fury all at Target this past week. I did not see him yet. I'm assuming he'll be there. I mean, they're going to stock them all. I mean, why wouldn't they not? So yeah, honestly, final verdict, I would probably wait for this one on clearance if you would wait. But if not, get it if you want it. Just know that it's not updated at all. This is an old body, old reused body. And yeah, that's it. So guys, let me know what you think of this figure, and I'll see you guys in the next video.